Alright, this is another question. We have this case we have work out 0.01 square and we are not to use calculator. So 0.01 can be written as this form. 0.0 can be written as 1 over 100 because that's what 0.01 means. 1 over 100 all squared, which is what? 1 over 100 times 1 over 100, which is 1 over 10, which is, yes, 1 over 10,000, and that's also going to be 0.0001. So this is the answer, 0.0001. So write 57.3997 to 4 significant figures. 4 significant figures. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4 significant figures. So we're rounding up this 9 next to it. That's going to give us 57.40. So the answer is going to be 57.40 to 4 significant figure. How many changes 250 euros into dollars? The exchange rate of 1 euro to $1 is $1.10. So calculate the number of dollars I may receive. So if 1 euro, let me just use 1 equals to 1.110 dollars. So 250 euros is going to equal, so let's say x. So how do we get that? Means we're going to multiply. That's 250 euros times 1.10. So let's do that. So we know that to multiply this can become 11 times 25 because this 0. So in this case I can just do 25 times 11, still going to give us 25. So when you add it together, I have to get 275. So the answer in dollars is going to be, the person is going to be receiving $275. So question first is that the diagram below represented triangles ABD, ADC, ABC, and A. We're told that this and this is equal, right? So that means that's an isosceles triangle, and if that is equal, definitely this is also going to be 61 degree. So if 61 degree, we're looking for DAC. So we're looking for actually this place, and we can get that x is going to become 180 minus 81 plus 61. 81 plus 61 is going to give us 142, and 180 minus 142, let's do that here, minus 142 plus 830. So the answer is going to be 38 degree. So that means DAC is 38 degree. So we have the next question. Convert 0.17 meters square into centimeters square. Wait, 1 meter is what? 100 centimeters. So that means 1 meter square is 1 meter square. 1 meter square is going to be 100 centimeters square, which is going to give us, 0. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 10,000. So to convert this thing to centimeters square, what do? We multiply 0.17 meters square times to convert this to meters to centimeters square. So we multiply it by 10,000, and that when we do that, 2 zeros out, so it's going to give us 7,000. So we're going to have 1,700 centimeters square. So what I did in this case was trying to take away the zeros, because I can cancel out 2 zeros and move 2 decimal places, so that we have 17, and this 2 0 I added it to it, so that's 1,700 centimeters square. So the mass of the solid metal cubeboard is 4 grams, and the volume of the cubeboard is 600 centimeter. Calculate the density of the metal given your answer in grams per dm. So the mass in this case is 4 kilogram, and we have to convert it to grams, so that is 4 times 1000. That's going to give us 4000 grams. And the volume we're given the question, that's 600 centimeter cube. So we're told to look for the density, and density is mass over volume. So in this case, what is our mass? Well, 4000 gram all over 600 centimeter cube. So we can cancel out the 0 here, cancel out this. So 40 divided by 60, 2 here gives us 3, 2 here gives us 20. So that means we're dividing 20 over 3 gram per cm cube, and 20 over 3 is going to give us, that is 618.67 centimeter cube. So I can write this as 6.67 gram per cm cube. All right, question 7 says we have u to be 3 comma minus 2, 3 and minus 2. That means the x component and the y component. So we can find that we want to subtract. So what is u? So u is 3 minus 2 minus 2v. V is minus 12 and 5. So what will happen is this becomes 3 minus 2 minus, I'm multiplying these two together, it's going to give us, that's going to give us plus 24, and this is also going to give us minus 2 into bracket 5, which is going to give us, this is going to give us 27, and this times this is going to give us minus 10, and that's minus 12. So minus 12 and minus 10. So that's the answer in this case. So the answer is going to be 27 and minus 12. So we are told to find the magnitude of 27 and minus 12. So let's do that. What we do in this case to find the magnitude is we square both components and add them together. That is 27 square plus minus 12 square. So 27 square, let's do that now. 27 times 27, so I have 49 here. 14 plus 4, 16. 7 times 2 is 14. Also 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So we can add it together. This is 90709. So I have 709 plus 12 squared is 144. So we can add it together. So 709 plus 144, wow, 358. So we have 853. So we can write it as root 853. So that's it for that. So this is a semicircle. The diagram shows a semicircle with a diameter 9 centimeter. Calculate the total perimeter of this semicircle. So we can, we can get the curved part of this semicircle. So I'm talking about this. If you from this formula of the circumference of a circle, which is 2 pi r. So if we divide it by 2, which is pi r, we can actually get our what? Our the circumference of this semicircle here. Then we add it to the diameter. So that was going to give us, for the semicircle, let me call it semicircle circumference. So so let's do that now. That's going to give us pi in this case. So we told what to use as our pi. So let's use 22 over 7 times radius in this case is going to be 9 over 2, which is going to give us 11. So we have 99 over 7. So 99 over 7. So 99 over 7 is the circumference of this semicircle. So 99 over 7 is going to give us 1 here. 28. That is 1 over 7. So let's quickly just check what 1 over 7 is going to be. So 0, that's 1. So that's going to give us 4, 28, 2 again. So definitely we're going to add into to 2 decimal place. It's going to give us 14.14 centimeter. So we can now add this 14.14 centimeter to the 9 centimeter, which so that we can actually find the circumference, the perimeter of the semicircle. So 14.9, this is going to give us 23.14 centimeters. So in this case, our answer is going to be 23.14 centimeter. So look at this question. We have in a sequence, the first term is 17, the second term is 12, the third term is 7. In this case, it's like the subtracting 5. So the fifth term is going to be 5. 2 minus 5 is going to give us minus 3. And for the Tn, this is an arithmetic progression or a linear sequence, so it's a plus n minus 1d. In this case, the first term is 17, and nth term, that is n minus 1. In this case, the common difference is minus 5 because we're subtracting. So this is going to give us 17 minus times this a plus n. Okay, so we're going to have minus 5n plus 5, so which is going to give us, so this plus is going to give us 22 minus 5n. So the answer is going to be for Tn is going to be 22 minus 5n. So now question 10. Work out this in its simplest form. We can do it in 2 ways. So let's write 2 over 3 plus 3 whole number 1 over 2. Let's add the whole numbers together. That's going to give us 5. And the LCM of 2 and 3, you know how to do this. We have 2 here, 3 here. So if we do this, that's going to be 6. So the LCM of this is 6. So 3 divided by 6 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Then 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So it's going to give us 5 whole number 7 over 6. And 7 is also 7 over 6 is an improper fraction, which is can still be written as 1 whole number 1 over 6. And when you add it together, so we're going to have 6 whole number 1 over 6 as our final answer. So the next question says you should find the value of 64 raised to the power 2 over 3. You can write that down in index form. 64 is, you can see 64 is 4 raised to the power 3, or also do it as 2 raised to the power 6, because 2 times 2 in 6 places is going to give us 64, times this power 2 over 3. You can cancel this out, and that is going to give us 4 square, and that's 4 square means 4 times 4, which is 16. Or we do it this way, times 2 raised to the power 3, 3 here 1, 3 here 2. So 2 raised to the power 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 4 is also 16. So our final answer in this case is going to be 16. So the next question says, work out giving your answers in standard form. So we have 7.1 times 10 raised to the power minus 15 times, so we can do it this way now. We can multiply 7.1 times 2, then times 10 raised to the power minus 15 times 3. What happens this, we can multiply this together. This times this is going to give us 14.2 times 10 raised to the power minus 15. In this is we're going to add the powers together, and that's going to give us 40.2 times 10 raised to the power minus 12. We can still go a bit further because we can still take the point to the next between 1 and 4, so which is 1.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 12. The one we shifted to 1, and that's going to be 1.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 11. So look at this also. This is 5.2 times 10 raised to the power 6, can be written as 5.2 times 10 raised to the power 6 times 10 plus 5.2 times 10 raised to the power 6. So what is common? This is common, so I can write out 5.2 times 10 raised to the power 6 out for all of them. you have 10 plus 1. So which is going to give us what? 5.2 times 10 raised to power 6. So this is going to give us, yeah, so are we still in line? Yes. Yes. So this is 10 plus 1, 11. So this is going to give us 11 times 5.2 times 10 raised to power 6. Yes, so down, we can multiply 11 times this. This is going to give us 11 times this. 5.2 times 11 is going to give us 5.2, 5.2, and that's going to give us 275, and that's 2 decimal places, so that is 5.72. Wait, yes, 5.2 times 11, that is 57.2 rather. 57.2 times 10 raised to power 6, and that's going to be 5.72 times 10 raised to power 7. So that's it for that one. The next question says, find the number of sides a regular polygon with n minus 2. That will give us, find the number of sides a regular polygon with interior angle to be 162. So we know that for the formula for finding the interior polygon is 2n minus 4 times 90 equals to, so in this case, we don't know this, so we're going to multiply this times 162 times x. This is going to be the sum of the angles in this polygon. So what we just do is to what? So we are using n as our unknown, so the number of sides. So that's going to give us, so that's 2n. We have 162n here. So let's open the bracket. This times 2n is going to give us 180n minus 360 equals to 162n. So we can collect like terms. This is 180n minus 162n equals to 360. So let's do that now. 180 minus 162 is going to give us 18n equals to 360. So we divide both sides by 18, and n is going to be 20. So this is a regular polygon with 20 sides. So the range, mode, median, mean of 5 positive integers also equal to 10. So find one possible set of these 5. The mean is going to be 10, the median is 10, and the mode is 10. So how are we going to do that now? So let's find out. Let's say the first one is a plus b plus c plus d plus e all over 5 equals to 10. So that means the sum of these numbers a, b, c, d plus e equals to 50. If you cross multiply that, that's what we're going to get. And the next thing is also, if the sum of the numbers is 50, so the mode is 10. That means the number at least occurred twice, at least twice. So one of them is, so the mode is 12, that means 10 rather. That means one of the at least two, let's say a plus b equals a plus a or b equals to 10. So one of them is 10, at least 2 is 10. So if at least 2 is 10, and when we arrange it again from the smallest to the biggest is 10. So at least, so for the, but now let's look at median. The median is going to be, for us to find the median is n plus 1 over 2, and this place is 5 plus 1 over 2, which shows that that's 10. 6 divided by 2, 3. So the third number is going to be is 10 also. So that means we're sure that we're going to have, so 10, let's say this is the third number, so I'm going to write 10 here because that's the median. So the mode is 10. We don't know how many number 10s we have, All right, so and we also know that the range is 10. So that means the maximum and the minimum was subtracted. So in this case, it's either the maximum is 10 or 2. So we already know that the max, okay, the range could be, it could be 0 and 10. Yes, we have 10, 10. That won't work also, okay. So we have 5 numbers, so 10, we already gotten 10, 30. So it could be, so it could be 1, 2, 3, it could be 20. So since the range is 10, the maximum minus the minimum, we will use 0, 20, that's 30. So in this case, let's just try to what can we do again? Since the mode is 10, I mean 10 is the max, as the is number, the x number of came out the x number of time. So one of the ways we can also look at this is to, since the median number is 10, that one is sure, and the range is 10. So we need to find a way of making these numbers equal to 50. So the way we can make the range 10 is either we did 15 minus 5. So that's the 15 and 5. 15 minus 5 is going to give us 10, which is 20. So we can say 10, 10. So, and this is all add up to 50. So 30, 40, 50. So this is one possible set of these 5 integers, since we can subtract 15 minus 10 to get the range. And when we add all of them divided by 5, it's still going to give us 10 as our mean. And mode 5, 10 is the most occurring number. So that also answers our question. So definitely this is our answer for this. So describe fully the single transformation of turning this triangle, blah blah blah. A student measures height of 400 plants, 16. Okay, this is it. So this is the diagram to explain the median. If everything is 400, the median is going to be 200. That will be 400 divided by 2, which is 200. So we can estimate the median from here. So we trace it down. So the median is going to be 30. The median is 30. The interquartile range, that means Q1 and Q3. Q3 minus Q1. So interquartile range is going to become, Q3 is when we divide this by 4. First one, Q1 is 1 over 4 times 400, and that's 100. So Q1 is, we need to estimate Q1 since it's 100. So this is 100 here. 100 is between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's yeah, 100 here. So 100 is at this point. So that's 18. Q1 is 18. So Q3 is going to be, Q3 is going to be 3 over 4 times 400, and in this case that's 300. So let's find the Q3. Q3 is going to give us 300. Still 300 is going to be around here. Okay, wait, 290, 290, 300, 310. Okay, so going to be 300 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be here. So trace it down. Nice. 38. So 38. So 18 minus 38 is going to give us 20. So that's our interquartile range. That's Q3 minus Q1. Then the 80th percentile, P80 is going to be 80 over 100 times 400. And this case is 320. So let's track which place is 320. So we trace 320 down and that's 40. So the 80th percentile is 40, and number of plants with height greater than 60. The height greater than 60, let's check from where that is. So that's greater than 60, that's from 360 to 400, that is 40, because we subtract that and we got 40 for that one.